ransacked. There's furniture piled. The two heavily armed, mud-caked women leaning over the porch railing share the same bored grin. One shouts at you. You are about to hand her a smoke when those men draw pistols and shove you hard into the dirt. You know these girls? Once they've dumped your bag out into the road, they decide you're harmless. Off the road and into the woods, you can't help but come across this package by the old tree tied to a sturdy stick. The cloth wrapping conceals, though not particularly well, something large and softly unsettled. Little eyes blink back at you from inside. The shape gives a start.
Please don't tell my pa that I'm in here,
it says in a small voice.
Pa doesn't want to live with us anymore, but I want to go with him. Don't tell him, please. I'm hiding.
You tell the boy you'll keep his secret. You don't see. Mill dust. His smile creases his face like man shoves the broken door closed behind you. The mill is warm, and the air is heavy with the powder kicked up by your entrance. You realize how easy it would be to drift off on this. Consciousness is elusive. Your limbs throb. Your hand catches a flour sack printed with brightly colored flowers. A puff of flour makes you sneeze. First, shrill and close. Then you see him, high up above the black streaks of wires. A lineman, fraying belt holding him to the pole. A damned bird has come to perch on a... He's unsteady. His hands are shaky, and his body sways in the wind. You spot his tool bag next to the pole, worn and frayed, much like the man. You leave the man to his work and his vices. The whippoorwill cheer. A few wanderers like you are looking for a place to camp.
We heard there's a Leatherman cave nearby.
They tell you. They describe a locally famous vagrant who hiked this area for almost 30 years. You and the other wanderers find the cave easily, because someone's lit a fire there. His coat is crudely stitched from leather plates that squeak against each other.
The Leatherman.
One of the others whispers.
A ghost.
He's eating, you say, and point out his can of beans.
Je ne suis pas un fantôme,
the Leatherman says. Night. This beach is long, stretching toward a receding sea. It outshines the stars with its presence, a streak of sickly colored light, leaving a trail of distorted fire. It slowly creeps along the sky like a vast worm. You know, its parabola heads south to north. In the far distance, just for a second, a boardwalk town is engulfed in light. The stream is a clear, reflective shade of blue. Unusual in this, you now notice the unnatural absence of wildlife. No fish swim in the stream. You cup the water in your hands. Ice cold somehow. Your feet don't reach the bottom. So the winged goat snorts and heads in the You come across a girl picking wild blueberries. She smiles and you reach in the basket for blueberries, but pull out a handful of small, smooth stones, all the colors of the rainbow. The snickering girl runs into the trees as fast and light as a rabbit. The stones tumble from your hand. hotel is an old manor house that's seen better days. A grand structure surmounted by a gambrel roof that dwarfs. They seem old for their size. The clerk behind the counter is old. In the morning, as you leave, the clerk asks, "Did you sleep well?" Too tired to lie, you The edge of summer has turned the ocean choppy and misanthropic, and the skies miserably. Before you lie the instruments of her profession. With practiced theatricality, she goes directly for the crystal ball. Letting her eyes, you'll latch on to what she says, and together, "Your eyes," she says, her voice suddenly drained of the bassy drama that was hers. The words that come out of your mouth are not your own. The glass globe shatters. Your vision is hazy, and when you come to your senses,